Recently, I partnered up with Miguel from Miguel's Garage to do a video shoot on one of his awesome cars, the Hulk. This is a heavily modified Toyota Cressida, and let me tell you, this thing is fast. The shoot was divided into two different parts, the first one with Miguel speaking, and then the second part were B-rolls. Let's talk about the first part. In this first part, I have two different cameras set up, positioned like so. The main one is the Sony a7 III with a Sigma 85mm 1.4 lens. This 85mm lens is a classic portrait lens that gives you a nice shallow depth of field. It also allows for a narrower field of view, being a medium telephoto lens. I can just grab a slice of the background without it being too distracting. The second camera is an older Sony HDR CX560V camcorder, and that grabs the wide angle shots. Ideally, I'd use a second camera that's similar to the main one so that the colors match better, but in this case, I didn't have that option. Since the main camera was using an 85mm lens, I did have to step back quite a bit to get the whole car. For most of the shots, I used f1.4 and f2 without any ND filters since it wasn't too bright out. I also used a wireless lav mic so that I can get clean audio from Miguel. For the B-rolls, I used a Sigma 24mm 1.4 with a Steadicam Solo to get smooth shots. To make things even smoother, I shot at 120 frames per second for slow motion. So this trick works most of the time, but not all. For example, if you're shooting something that is lit by LEDs, certain times that will cause the scene to flicker. Also, you may not want to have things move in slow motion, so obviously that won't work either. I got a bunch of different angles of the car being parked, and I even got the camera inverted on the Steadicam for extra low angle shots. However, for some of the shots, the Steadicam can't physically fit into the car, so I just shot those handheld. The fast aperture of the lens helped because the interior of the car was much darker than the outside, and being able to have the option of opening up the lens to 1.4 allows for more flexibility when shooting. To get the rolling shots, Miguel stuck his GoPro to the side of my car and we went to the streets to record. So that's a little behind the camera sneak peek into the video shoot. Go check out the full video on Miguel's Garage's channel, which I'll link to in the description below. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.